Okay, guys, let's start. Let's start about SQL. Before that, the people who don't know me, just I'll give a quick introduction about me, who I am, and what exactly I do. You guys can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is my website akshakamle.com. Actually, I have three websites, so don't get confused. One is my portfolio akshakamle.com. Second is my company, which is BI Academy, from where I teach about this thing data analytics courses like data analytics, data science, Power BI, Tableau, ये सारी चीज़ें. Sorry for this spelling mistake. And the third company is Pro Visualizers, from where I took freelancing projects, services, and all those stuff. So these are the three companies. You can I'll just quickly introduce myself. My name is Akshay Kamble. I'm a data analyst. I have around 6 years of experience. I completed my engineering in 2017, and I also completed my MBA in data analytics and data science. After completing my engineering, I started my own a small startup by the name of BI Academy, where I used to do some small projects, freelancing projects, etc., etc. Then I started teaching people. So I'll just go here and I'll just show you my experience. So talking about my experience, you can see I have completed my engineering from Mumbai University in May 2017. After that, I have completed my MBA this year only, and I've done this Azure ka certification. I've done this Power Platform certification. I've also done this PL300 certification. All these things. Experience की बात करो तो as I'm a founder of BI Academy, so I started my BI Academy in January 2018, and still it is working. यहाँ पर मैंने एक ending date डाला है, but still I work at BI Academy. उसके अलावा I work with I2E Consulting. I work with Utegration, which now currently taken over by Cognizant. So this is my about experience. Talking about projects, you can see what are the different projects I've created. Here there was a limitation to put the projects. I can only put my 10 projects, so I've only put Power BI के basic projects. I can't put the client का project because of the data. Neither I can put the data analytics project. So जो basic 10 project है, which I usually teach to my students, I have posted over there. उसके अलावा if you wanted to know about me, you can check my different certification, my story, etc., etc. So yeah, this is all about me, my different services. What I have around 5+ years, we can say 6 years of experience, because in this March month I will be completing 6 years. So that's why it is mentioned 5+. And these are the different services I do. This one-to-one mentorship currently I am doing for free. So if any of you wanted guidance from me regarding career consultation, तो यू कैन कनेक्ट मी ऑन one-to-one mentorship for free. आप उसके लिए मेरा वेबसाइट पे जाके यू कैन डायरेक्टली बुक द अपॉइंटमेंट एंड वी कैन डू दिस कंसल्टेशन. एंड रिमेनिंग स्टफ आर have different plans. Okay, this is all about me. Now my pace is okay, right? My voice is okay, my pace is okay, right? ये स्पीड ठीक है, ठीक है. सो अभी स्टार्ट करते हैं. लेट्स स्टार्ट SQL. And let's start SQL with one small example. Let's say there are different e-commerce company. Let's talk about e-commerce company. So there are different e-commerce company. Let's take an example of the most famous e-commerce company, that is Amazon. Let's talk about Amazon. So Amazon पे Amazon is a big e-commerce company, world की biggest e-commerce company. You can find different stuff over here. आपको जो भी purchase करना है, you can purchase from here. So let's say I want to buy one product from Amazon, and I am purchasing one product. To show you one demo, so this is a passport holder. I always wanted to buy a passport holder, so this is one passport holder for 999. I am purchasing that. So how to purchase? It's very simple, everyone knows this. If I click on proceed to buy, I'm not doing any kind of advertisement वगैरह, just giving a short demo before teaching you SQL, what exactly SQL is. उसके बारे में just giving you short demo. So I'll just write my address, and उसके बाद what I need to do is I need to choose the payment method, right? How you want to pay. Suppose to make this faster, what I'll do is I'll do cash on delivery. थोड़ा सा slow दिख रहा है. Why is it slow? Okay, so here you will have a method of which payment method you want to choose, online, card, या फिर UPI या फिर cash on delivery वगैरह वगैरह. Suppose you select any of the payment method, then it will ask for you want to purchase or not. And as soon as you click on the purchase button, the product will get purchased, right? इतना तो सभी को पता है, right? Everyone knows about it. ठीक है. So now in a day like me, thousands and lakhs of people might be purchasing from Amazon, correct? Right, millions of people must be purchasing from Amazon. So now this Amazon need to track the data, right? कि कौन परचेस कर रहा है, कैसे परचेस कर रहा है, कहाँ पर परचेस कर रहा है, from where it is from India or from out of India, which state of India, right? What was the product, what is the product ID? He need to track all this stuff. So how Amazon do this? So let's see how Amazon do this. So what they will do is I'll just it is not able, I'm not able to purchase it. तो मैं एक काम करता हूँ, मैं अपना recent orders देखता हूँ, ठीक है. So recent order में I have why it is so slow? In recent order में I have purchased this umbrella in the month of September. बारिश का सीजन था, I have purchased one umbrella. तो अगर उनको ये रिकॉर्ड रखना है तो how they will store the record, तो वो देखते हैं. So I'll do this right up view order details. इसमें जाता हूँ मैं and we'll see the order details properly. And this is the order details. But this order details will be stored somewhere ना in the Amazon. वो लोग एक database में इसको store करेंगे, right? They will store this data maybe any medium. So let's say it is a small company. Amazon is a small company when they started this company. So let's say at that time they were storing this data in some Excel tool. ठीक है? So everyone is aware of Excel. So let's store something in Excel. So suppose I'm purchasing this product. So how Amazon used to store the data in Excel? Let's see this. So वो लोग क्या करते हैं, सबसे पहले क्या रखेंगे, what information they will write in this, what do you think? Perfect, order ID. सबसे पहले order ID आएगा. Order ID के बाद क्या आएगा? Customer name, correct? Name of the customer. और we can say product name आएगा order ID के बाद. What is the product name? Which product they are purchasing? After product name, what they will store? They will store price of the product, है ना? Price के बाद में क्या आ सकता है? Quantity आएगा, correct? Quantity के बाद में क्या आएगा? Payment method. Payment method. Delivery, correct? Shipping fees वगैरह suppose that is added in the price. Let's say where to deliver, delivery address we can say. उसके बाद में क्या आएगा, उसके बाद में सपोज दे वांटेड टू कस्टमर, लेकिन कस्टमर का नाम डुप्लीकेट भी हो सकता है, अक्षय नाम के देयर माइट बी मल्टीपल कस्टमर्स देयर आर, राइट? सो कस्टमर आईडी इज इंपॉर्टेंट एंड आफ्टर दैट ऑफ कोर्स नेम विल बी देयर, कस्टमर नेम. सो आई एम जस्ट राइटिंग दिस फ्यू इन्फॉर्मेशन. उसमें तो बहुत सारा इन्फॉर्मेशन आ जाएगा, रिटर्न हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा है, क्वांटिटीज, ऑर्डर्स, right? Delivery time, shipping date, etc etc. If you go to Amazon you can see there are a lot of information is there कि मेरा नाम, मेरा एड्रेस, मेरा क्रेडिट कार्ड से है तो उसका लास्ट नंबर क्या है, उसका टोटल अमाउंट क्या है, प्रमोशन अप्लाइड कितना हुआ, टोटल कितना था वगैरह वगैरह, प्रोडक्ट का नेम, एवरीथिंग विल बी देयर इन द इन डिटेल. बट लेट्स कीप दिस शॉर्ट एंड सिंपल. सो दिस इज व्हाट दे वांटेड टू हैव, राइट? तो अभी इसके अंदर लेट्स पुट सम डमी डेटा, राइट? क्योंकि वो सब डालने में टाइम ज़्यादा जाएगा. सो लेट्स से ऑर्डर आईडी इज 1, प्रोडक्ट नेम इज लेट्स से ABC, प्राइस इज लेट्स से 100, क्वांटिटी इज लेट्स से 2 quantities परचेस, पेमेंट मेथड लेट्स से कैश ऑन डिलीवरी, एड्रेस था लेट्स से मुंबई, कस्टमर आईडी इज लेट्स से 21, आई एम जस्ट गिविंग रैंडम फिगर, एंड कस्टमर नेम इज अक्षय. ठीक है, एक और रख देते हैं, ऑर्डर आईडी लेट्स से 2, प्रोडक्ट नेम इज XYZ, then we have this price, let's say for price is 500, quantity is only 1, payment is card, address is let's say Puri, customer ID is let's say 45, and customer name is, let's say, Neha, right? So these are the few things. I'm just giving 2 rows, but ऐसे काफी सारे rows होंगे. There might be multiple rows. So now, what do you think? How much data can Excel handle? What is the capacity of Excel? What do you think? Can Excel handle millions of data?
No, sir. I think so. No.
No, right? It can't handle millions of data. Does Excel handle daily? अगर suppose there are lakhs of people are giving orders, और let's say lakhs को छोड़ो, thousands भी अगर order दे रहे हैं, तो एक साल का डेटा कितना ज़्यादा हो जाएगा, right? 365 multiply by thousands. So एक साल में there will be a lot of data, and Excel will hang, and even Excel is not that what is it, secure, right? कल को कोई भी उसको delete कर सकता है without your permission. Anyone can share this file with anyone without your permission, right? They can what is it? They can do the changes in the Excel. उसमें आपका प्रोडक्ट के रिगार्डिंग कुछ भी चेंजेस कर सकते हैं. आर यू गेटिंग इट व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू एक्सप्लेन यू? So that means what, Excel is not feasible. Excel is just for normal things, normal learning purpose or normal thing purpose. But for business, Excel is not suitable. So they want a medium where they will store all this data, and that medium should be secure, right? First, it should be secure that people should not change without your permission, right? It should be secure that people should not share without your permission. It should be compatible enough that it can handle big amount of data. Are you understanding? Right? It can have lot of different benefits which are missing in Excel. Are you understanding? And for that reason, people are using database. Okay? So let's start our SQL. Let's start our SQL with the thing that is database. So introduction to SQL, and now let's start with thing that is what is database. So you guys must be already aware of what is database. I'm just giving a thing. अभी मैंने इतना explain किया. I have explained you all this stuff. What do you think? What is database? Can you guys quickly tell me? Yeah.
In database, we can store all our tables together.
Correct. In database, we can store all the tables together, and what?
Organized manner.
Correct. We can put the data in organized manner. Correct. What else?
We can clear our data.
You can?
Clear our data.
Yeah, you can clear the data.
Clear.
Sorry?
Secure.
Secure. Yeah, correct. You can secure data. I'm not able to write over here. I don't know why.
The database is a container. It is used to organize the application data.
Okay, just a minute. I'll just try to connect this again. ये जब ये सिचुएशन आता है ना, तभी ये सब चीज़ काम नहीं करता है. My pen is not working, unfortunately. No problem. I'll directly explain you from cursor. My cursor is visible, right?
Yes.
ठीक है. Okay, so I was talking about database. आप लोगों को पता चल गया what is database? Database is a place जहाँ पर हम लोग हमारे डेटा को कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. We can collect our data at one place, right? So database can handle lot of different stuff, like it can handle text, it can handle numbers, it can handle address, it can handle password, secure information. It can handle everything, right? Because database is a place where we store all our information. Database have it can handle tables, etc etc. अगर सिंपल भाषा में बताओ तो जैसे कि फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई वांटेड टू स्टोर माय वर्क, तो मैं क्या करूँगा? सपोज दिस इज अ ट्रेनिंग मटेरियल विच आई वांट टू स्टोर, तो व्हाट आई विल डू इज आई विल क्रिएट अ फोल्डर. ये मेरा ड्राइव है. सो दिस इज माय ड्राइव. तो ये डेटाबेस है हमारा, राइट? सो दिस इज अ डेटाबेस. इस डेटाबेस के अंदर आई वांट टू स्टोर डिफरेंट मटेरियल्स. सो आई विल क्रिएट डिफरेंट फोल्डर्स. सो देयर आर डिफरेंट फोल्डर्स इन दिस थिंग. सो इसमें से एक फोल्डर है ट्रेनिंग, उसके अंदर मैंने और डेटा ऐड किया है, राइट? सो इट इज सिमिलर टू दैट. We have a database, and inside the database we can create numbers of tables. We can create different tables, and in each table we can store different information. That is what database is. I hope you're understanding, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to the next slide. Next slide. There are different types of database. There are a lot of different database. One is hierarchical database. Hierarchical database is like you have a different branches. It's like a tree where you have different branches. Like for example, I always share this example with my students that let's consider Jethalal. So everyone know about Jethalal. Jethalal का एक दुकान है गड़ा इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स. तो उस गड़ा इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में वो क्या कर रहा है, वो काफी सारे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स प्रोडक्ट सेल कर रहा है, राइट? Jethalal is selling lot of electronics, all the electronics products. So he's also selling television, he's also selling speakers, he's also selling washing machine, he's also selling fridge, and all these things are from different brands. Samsung से है, Sony से है, right? LG से है. So there are different brands. So वो सब उसका branches बन जाता है. So when you have data in this format is called hierarchical database. Okay. Next is network database. Network database is quite similar to hierarchical database, but here we form a network. It's like a chain, right? Here also we have a parent-child relationship, but there is basically a chain type of reaction you can see, and this is what network database is. Next is object-oriented database. I hope you guys are aware of object-oriented database. अगर आप लोगों ने कुछ कोडिंग वोडिंग किया होगा बचपन में या फिर स्कूल कॉलेज में, so are you guys aware of object-oriented database? Right? So what is object oriented database? What do you think? कहाँ पर यूज किया था आप लोगों ने ये? Oops. Yeah, you must have used in different languages, right? So this is what object oriented database is. Next is relational database, and this is what database which is useful for us, because we'll be creating database in this format. We will be storing our database in this format, that is a relational database. Here the data is stored in tabular structure, right? And because it's a tabular structure, so data will be in a form of rows and columns, right? So you have different columns, different rows, and you can store data in different format. And to store the data in this place, to store the data in a relational database, you should know one language, that is SQL. ठीक है? तो database is separate, and to store your information inside database you need to write a code, and that code is written in SQL language. SQL is a query basically, language ऐसा बोल सकते हैं, और उस query में we need to write some queries, and when we execute that query we get the proper table structure in our database. I hope it is making sense.
Yes, sir.
Then we also have this NoSQL database, which is non-relational database, which is flexible for storage. So here you can store documentation, you can store images, etc. Right? It is like MongoDB, Google Firebase, etc. This platform usually used for NoSQL or else NoSQL. So these are different terms, different things. The major thing which always ask in the interview for fresher is DBMS and RDBMS. What is the difference between DBMS and RDBMS? So DBMS is like software for managing and accessing the database, whereas RDBMS is a type of DBMS that manages data stable with relationship. So RDBMS के अंदर DBMS आता है, and RDBMS का full form क्या है? Relational Database Management System, and DBMS is Database Management System, right? So in RDBMS we store the data in proper tabular format, and in RDBMS we use this MySQL, Postgre, SQL Server, ये सारी चीजें. So the things which we are doing is we'll be doing RDBMS. इतना समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
I'm going little fast because this is a theory thing, and I want to focus on more practical, because you can learn theory from anywhere. There are a lot of people and there are a lot of mediums available who can teach you theory. Even you can go to the W3 school and you can read the theory and you can prepare yourself for theory. So I'm just completing all the theory part today, so that from tomorrow we can do the practical stuff, right? So that's why I'm going little fast. If you're not understanding it, or if you're facing any issue, or if you have any doubt, you can let me know. I can revise the topic. There's no doubt, right?
Yes, sir. No doubt. No doubts.
Okay. Okay, so let's understand what is SQL or SQL. Few people call it SQL, few people call it SQL. It depends upon person to person. What is SQL? SQL का full form है Structured Query Language. जैसा कि मैंने कहा, it is a programming language. It's a queries where we write some queries, and the output will be in a form of table, or it will be a structured output basically. So that's why the name is Structured Query Language, because the output will be structured table. If you guys know, the data belongs to three types. One is structured data, unstructured data and semi-structured data, right? Structured data मतलब क्या? Data will be in a tabular format. What do you mean by semi-structured?
Code input is code and the output is table.
Correct. The input will be in code and output will be in a form of table. And what is unstructured data?
Random data.
Yeah, random data. Image, PDF, etc., etc. Right. So this is SQL creates structured data, which is in a form of table. So that is what it is. I'll be sharing you the PDF so you can read all this stuff from there. So SQL have a lot of commands. You need to write different commands to get the output, because it's like a programming language. So you need to write this codes. You need to write this query to get the output. First command is data definition language, which we call it DDL. DDL का full form है data definition language, and it creates a structure for your table. Your the commands by using which we can create the structure of a table is called DDL commands. जिसके अंदर क्या आ गया? जिसके अंदर like for example create command is there. You can write a create table, create database. By using that you can create a structure of your table, right? There is alter command, there is drop command by using which you can delete the entire structure of the table. So all these are DDL commands. Next is DML command, that is data manipulation language. This command is used to manipulate the data or to do the changes in the data basically. मतलब क्या कि मेरे पास already table है and in that table I want to insert data. So by using DDL command I create the table, and now by using DML command I'll put values inside that table. Right? I'll insert columns, I'll insert rows. Right? I'll update those columns. I'll rename things. Right? I can delete some columns or rows. So all these things I can do by using DML command. समझ में आ रहा है? Then there is a DCL command, data control language, which by using which you can control your database. Like you can grant the permission to someone, right? You can deny the permission if anyone is asking for it. You can there is also a revoke command by using which you can take the permission back. So these are the things by using which you can control your database. There is also one more thing, that is by using which you can use the select queries and all those stuff. उसका नाम क्या था? DSL, I guess. Anyone remember that? DQL, yeah, correct. DQL, data query language. And by using data query language you can use some queries like select command use कर सकते हो, और भी काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें हैं. So these are the 4 commands. जब PDB बनाया था उसमें there is one command is missing. I'll add it after this class. But these are the 4 commands we basically use. One is DDL, second one is DQL, third is DML, fourth one is DCL. Okay? DCL is data control language.
Sir, another one, fifth one is TCL, transaction control language.
Yeah, TCL is also there, transaction control language. Yeah, correct. So this is all about it. Next, we whenever you store any data in your table, the data is usually stored in the form of column and the rows. लेकिन उस डेटा जो हम लोग स्टोर कर रहे हैं उसका एक प्रॉपर फॉर्मेट होना चाहिए, राइट? उसका एक टाइप होना चाहिए. सो जैसे कि फॉर एग्जांपल व्हेनेवर वी स्टोर एनीथिंग इन पावर बीआई और व्हेनेवर वी स्टोर एनीथिंग इन Tableau, wherever it is. So what we usually do is we need to do some calculations with that column, right? Suppose there are 2 columns, one is unit price and second is quantity. So and I want to find out cost price. So what I'll be doing is I'll be multiplying unit price with quantity, correct? Unit price with multiplied by quantity will be cost price. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
So if I wanted to do this multiplication, then I want to multiply these 2 columns, but these 2 columns should be number columns, then only I can multiply. If this 2 column is text column, if one of the 2 column is a text column, then we can't multiply. Number को ही multiply कर सकते हैं, text और number को we can't multiply. So that's why defining the data type is important. So whenever you create any columns in your table, you should always define that this column belongs to number, this column belongs to text, this column belongs to date. Okay? There are a lot of data types in SQL. Let's see few of the data type. One is numeric data type. Numeric type के अंदर क्या आता है? We have integer, we have float, double, decimal. Right? These are the few commands which we have. Then we have character type, where we have char, varchar. Then we have text. Just a minute, just excuse me. Hello. Yeah, I'm in my SQL class. I'll connect you after this. Okay, I'll call you after this. Yeah, sorry for this. So there are different types. One is numeric type. We discussed that. Second is character type. Then we have a date type. Date type के अंदर क्या आएगा? So we need to define this order date. Order date is a date. Return date is a date. Shipping date is a date, right? So that you can do some date operations over there. What date operations we can do? Like finding year, right, etc, etc. So that you can't subtract this column with anything, or else you can't do any other calculation with that column. So it will be restricted for date. That is what date data type is. Next one is binary type, where we can define the binaries. Then we have boolean type. Then we have enumeration type. So these are the different types we have for SQL. The next one is MySQL. What is MySQL? Anyone know what is MySQL? Correct. So we have a SQL query. SQL query is a programming language, and if you wanted to run this SQL query, then you need to have a tool, right, which can perform operation on it. So that is, there are different tools available, SQL tools. So one of them is MySQL, SQL Server, Oracle, right, PostgreSQL. There are different tools available in the market. You can install any XYZ tool and you can start working on it. The tool which we will be using for our class is MySQL. Right.
Which tool is better?
Sorry?
Which tool is better?
It depends on person to person. It depends on company to company. I prefer MySQL because I usually use MySQL. That's why I'll be teaching you in MySQL. But if you already have SQL Server, or if you already have any other SQL tool, then there is no issue. You can continue over there, because 80 to 90% SQL formulas are same for each and every tool. थोड़ा 10% changes हो जाता है from tool to tool. वो तो मैं आपको बता दूंगा, or else you can search about it कि MySQL में this query is there, but in this SQL Server which query to write, right? So it is like that. But 90% we can say all the queries are same for each and every tool. Only the interface is different. Okay. Why I am using MySQL? Because MySQL is very popular. It is very powerful, and yeah, it is open source database. MySQL organize data into tables. या यहाँ पर एक data table के format में होता है. MySQL uses SQL, right? And it allows you to create, retrieve, update, delete वगैरह वगैरह. And yeah, it is adaptable. इसका interface काफ़ी easy है to understand. That's why I'll be going for MySQL. But you can go for any XYZ tool, whichever you feel confident about. उसके बाद में let's see how to install MySQL. ठीक है, so let's do this installation together. I'll be also sharing you this PDF file in the group, so you can download the PDF file and you can see the screenshot and you can install it. But I'll recommend install with me so that you don't face any issues. So let's go for installation. You need to search mysql.com, then downloads, and let's do that. यहीं पे जाते हैं and let's search MySQL download. This is the one. You can see the screen, right? So this is the screen which will open when you will go for MySQL MySQL downloads, and here you need to go down, and few people click on try me, few people click anywhere, so that is not the right way. You scroll very down, and here you need to click on MySQL community GPL downloads, the last thing. Click on that. So now this screen will get open. Here you need to click on MySQL installer for Windows, because I am working on Windows, so that's why I'll be selecting Windows. But whichever tool you are using, you can use that. Whichever OS you are using, you can choose that. Majority, I think everyone must be using Windows. So click on Windows. So this one opens up. So here 90% of people will click here. That is not the right way. You need to click on the first one, which is 2.1 MB. Right here you don't need to do any kind of changes. Keep it as it is. So if Microsoft Windows is there, keep it as it is. If you have something else, then select and search for Windows. and click on the one which is very small, that is 2.1 MB. Now this is an advertisement, no need of clicking here, right? So people also click over here and then they see something else, so no need of clicking here. Scroll down and click on no thanks, just start download. Okay, हो रहा है क्या download? Yeah, it is getting download. It's hardly 2.1 MB. Let's see the downloads. Yeah, we have. Then we need to open this. It is getting installed, but there are a lot of things. It is not simple like Power BI. Just click on one button and it will get installed. You need to click different things. Okay, I think I have clicked multiple times. Please wait हो रहा है. And then there will be an option of yes. I'm not sure you can see that dialog box or not. I click on yes button, and then it is getting installed. Now click on yes again. Taking 48 seconds. You can see this box, right? It is not visible. This white color box. Yeah. Here you need to click on custom. Custom पे click करो and then click on next. So now this thing will come up. Here you need to select the settings which you want. So here I want 2-3 things. One is I want workbench. Second I want SQL server and third I want SQL shell. Right? तो क्या करना है आपको? सबसे पहले click on MySQL server and click on the first one, that is 8.0 जो भी आपका latest होगा. Click on that and then select the first one, the very first one, which is this, and click on this arrow, green color का arrow, and it will get saved over here. ठीक है? Then no need of going anywhere. इसको hide कर दो. Then go to I guess applications, and in application you have workbench and shell. You need to install both. So select on workbench, और जो पहला वाला है select that first one and click on this green button. It will get added over here as well. Then again you need to go to shell, open the shell, click again and select this one and click on this button. It will get added again. Right? So we have server, I have workbench and I have shell. So I need to install all these 3 things. So click on next, no need of selecting this. Click on next. And now it is getting download. These 3 things are getting download. Let's wait for a few seconds and it will get download. यहाँ पर आ जाएगा progress. You will see the progress, and once it has been downloaded, then you need to click on execute button. Yes, so today we'll be only doing this installation till installation. After this, tomorrow we'll be starting directly in MySQL. So if you guys are not able to download, no worry. After this session, you can start downloading it, and from tomorrow we'll start practically inside this thing. I think I need to click on execute, then only it will get download. Sorry for that, my bad. Yeah, it is getting download.